First skater in today, Funa Nakayama from Japan. Skated SLS Miami earlier this year, finished 6th, trying to get her first win. And Coco Yoshizawa, we mentioned, she won the Olympics.
Olympic gold medalist.
You need to say. And then, you like to say she's one of your fellow front crookers. Oh, not Yumika. Sorry.
Yumika is the kickflip front feeble.
Front feeble.
The highest tricks ever.
9.4. That's right. And Chloe Covell. She is basically #2 most winningest SLS pro at this point, behind Haisa. So can she get another one here? She won in Santa Monica. She did it pretty easy.
Very easy.
Is it going to happen that easily here?
I'm going to say no. I think the way Yumika and Funa and Coco skate, this course sets up really well for them. I mean, look, it all sets up well for Chloe. She is that good, but...
So Funa first in. Crooks on the out ledge. Just a warm up, huh?
Just a warm up, but I like going out the out ledge, skating it a little differently.
So top 3 scores count. It's cumulative. So you add your scores up at the end. Your highest 3 scores count. If you have more than that, they don't. But you gotta make 3 tricks here in the final to have a shot at the win. So there's some strategy involved, because if more of the tricks counted, it'd be all about consistency. But 3 out of the 7 puts you in a gray area where you kind of got to go all out on the ones you make, but you still got to make 3.
Yeah, they actually, they changed that format because of me.
Oh, did they? What'd you say?
I was really good at, wow, Coco, big spin front board, the big rail. But how I always thought about it is landing every single trick, because at one point in time it was 7 attempts, 3 different sections. So, all 21 tricks counted, and I just attacked it that way. And I went easier tricks, but more consistency. But over time, they kind of wanted to see higher level tricks, and it made sense to switch the format around. But I think it's a great change of format.
Right.
I think better tricks happen, and you should have a little bit of leeway. Right. But yeah, I clipped off a couple wins that format.
You were just stacking points with consistency.
Yeah, I took what they gave me,
Yeah, no, good move. Okay, Coco up on top with a 7.0. Yumika Oda coming in next. Going for a straight kickflip. Not making it.
Not making it, but I really liked the way it flicked, the way she caught it. Everything was good about it just towards the end, so it's a good confidence bail.
So Chloe Covell, she's won 5 of the 11 SLS stops she's skated. So that tells you a lot. But now it's time to get it done. Coming off on the first attempt at a frontside flip over the bench.
Batting average going at almost 500 is pretty good.
But frontside flip for her, that's a little outside of what we've seen. She usually hits the rails, and then she'll do a big kickflip, she'll do a big switch flip.
Which I think the rail is a lot more consistent than flip tricks down the gap, but okay. I guess 7 attempts, I think she'll get there.
Funa taking it to the 11 stair rail. So she is 2 for 2. Playing strategy right now. Doing a crook to start things off, and then coming back with a solid front board on the 11 stair. 3.2, stacking points Malto style.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is a different format.
It can work, though. It can still work if everybody else falls on everything.
Yeah, but we're talking about some of the best in the world.
All right, Coco Yoshizawa, definitely well known for very tech big rail tricks.
Going for the hurricane.
Yumika Oda. She won Apex last year. She's never won an arena stop. There we go. Solid kickflip.
That was a perfect kickflip. Should have loved to see a slow-mo of that kickflip.
Oh, there you go.
Great flick, catch. She did go to the side of the stairs, so there's going to be a little docking points to that, but
if she hadn't, she would have disastered the last step. Firecracker.
Definitely wasn't going to clear, but 6.8, great start.
Big score.
Solid score from kickflip. Let's see if Chloe's going to go back for that same
All right, Chloe Covell, miming what's coming. Here we go. Boom. Solid frontside flip. So if the kick flip gets a 6.8, what's a frontside flip down the gap get?
Well, the kickflip was from the top shelf. Frontside flip was the bottom shelf, so smaller gap, but a better trick. Yeah, it's a little tough. We'll see. I think it's going to be around the same, or...
Ah, you nailed it.
Exact same.
So, right now, Funa Nakayama is in the lead with 2 scores.
She has 2 scores, but not a big lead from the people behind her with 1 score.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. Funa, front crook down the 11 first try. So, how about this? We know a front crook is a great trick, especially on this big rail. That said, we've seen it from Funa a lot. How much does that matter?
I don't think it matters that much. I mean, you know, like the shock factor, we have seen her do it a bunch, but it's still a great trick on this stage. And the judging has to recognize, they just have to separate that, you know?
Yep. Got it.
And they will. This should be a high scoring trick, yeah.
Massive. 7.7. Highest score of the day so far here in the women's final.
Yeah, just because someone's good at something doesn't mean it's hard. Not hard, you know?
Right. Absolutely. Coco Yoshizawa going for her second make.
Ooh.
Front hurricane on a square versus a rail round.
I would say the square rail is probably easier to lock in, but a little harder to get the dismount out of there. Round might release it a little better, but I've never been a big hurricane guy.
You make a in. Oh!
Wow.
Okay, nollie flip over the bench gap. That was sick. That was so proper.
Now this is not, the nollie flip itself, the judges know that was done perfect. What they're gonna look at is, did she land on the brick or clear the brick?
It sounds to me like you saw her land on the brick.
I think she landed on the brick, that's going to dock some points, but the nollie flip was, yeah,
Pretty far back.
didn't clear the gap, but still nollie flip over the bench, and one of the harder tricks we have seen so far.
And Chloe got a 6.8 for the frontside flip there. Yumika gets the 7.5. That's huge.
That is huge, and I like it. I think that's well deserved.
Okay, so Chloe with 1 trick on the board with a 6.8. See where she goes from here.
It's short runway. It's still short runway. We're always saying it every course.
Butter kickflip down the 11. She didn't cut any corners.
No, I really like that she went onto the left side of the rail, so there's no doubt that she cleared the full set.
So Yumika got a 6.8 for that kickflip she did. So this one's gonna be higher than that.
It should be, unless the judges felt that Yumika cleared it on hers, but we'll see. I think this should be higher.
7 even.
0.2 higher.
So Chloe
tenth.
Covell in third.
1/10 of a point per stair.
I like that. Makes it easy. The stair set is worth 1.1 just by clearing it.
Just by
it's an 11. Okay. Funa with the heel flip. I think she cleared the whole gap.
Yeah, that one looked like she cleared it. Heel flip's definitely a cool trick to do.
How about this, though? 4 for 4 right now for Funa. That's rare. Ooh, little nose manny.
Gotta take what you get.
All right.
Yeah, Funa is skating very well.
5.2. She stays in first place. Overall score of 17, but remember, only 3 scores count. So now she's got to be doing tricks that are better than that 4.1 if she wants to increase her score. Coco Yoshizawa in, trying to get her second score on the board. Not getting into the front hurricane this time.
It's just a finicky trick. It's a weird lock, hard to get out of it.
So Yumika, 14.3 with 2 scores so far. Solid crooked grind.
And she knows what that gets. Funa crooked the ledge, and I think Funa's score was a 4.1, so this should put Yumika in that top spot. Very smart, strategic cricket grind.
All she needs is a 2.8, and she gets the 4.1 for an overall score of 18.4. But the difference is right now, Chloe only has 2 scores on the board, and they're both large. A 4.7 or better puts her in the lead, and once she's in the lead, you know she's going to be tough to catch. Smith down the 11, coming from the hard side. Easy side?
I don't know. I think the rail is the same from both sides. You know, there is a little bit of maybe a drop off in the stairs, but skating the rail, you're never gonna touch. Hopefully not touch the stairs.
That's true.
Clear past it. All right. But I would say a square rail backsmith is a lot harder than a round rail backsmith. Just all the truck surface area is on that square, and the kingpin drags. It makes it a lot harder. So Chloe handled that perfect for a 6.0 to go into the first place spot.
19.8 overall score.
One of my favorites.
This is the women's final. Each skater gets 7 tries. They each have 4 tries in the books. 3 still to go. Chloe Covell, 5-time SLS winner, is in the lead. Funa Nakayama Trying to catch up. Backside heel.
Oh,
That there is Funa's first fail.
pretty violent slip out there.
Coco Yoshizawa has work to do. She's going to have to make
Coco now.
2 of the next 3 tries. Started strong with a 7. Went downhill from there. Perfect. Front hurricane. So she did exactly what she needed to do there.
This is going to be a great score and set her up to actually probably have the best ch.ance of running down Chloe at the moment.
8.2, Tim.
Locked in.
Biggest score in the day.
Absolutely, 8.2, big one right there. Showing some love to the front hurricane on that square rail.
There we go. 8.2. New highest score of the day for Coco. So even though she's still in 4th place, like you said, Sean, she set herself up for her next few tries.
Yeah, she's only going to need a 4.6 to catch Chloe, and I think she has the highest score of the day so far, so the tiebreak is in her favor.
Yumika Oda,
All right, here we go.
she has 3 scores on the board. She's trying to get rid of the 4.1. Frontside feeble. We talked about this rail. It's modeled loosely after some Cleveland spots, and it's not low, it's not short, and there's short run up. There's a lot
Yeah, it's honestly a very scary combination. You can tell that front feeble took a lot for Yumika to get on. Her back leg had to compress so far up, then it's hard to control it after that.
So Chloe back in. Switch flip attempt. Her lowest score is a 6. So anything she does needs to be better than that if she wants to increase her score by dropping that 6 and replacing it. Funa Nakayama sitting in 3rd. She has a strong 7.7. Then also a 4.1 and a 5.2. She's going to want to get rid of that 4.1 quick.
Yeah, I think that's the only issue with the slow start of a 4.1 and a 3.2 is it just leaves less tries for you to go for the back heel. And now she has 1 try left to get it done. This creates a lot of pressure.
Wow, Coco stepping up. First try, back lip, perfect.
And this is going to put a lot of pressure on it. Back lip should be a pretty good score. I would imagine this could get her into that top spot.
She only needs a 4.7 to take the lead, so.
And I do love how she went about this format. This is how you're supposed to do it. Just doing kind of a mid-range trick is almost just a waste of a try.
5.7, she gets it done. New leader, Coco Yoshizawa. Chloe Covell moves into 2nd place. Yumika now in 3rd. 6.7 puts her in the lead, but anything better than the 4.1 increases her chances. So
that was all the square bar right there. You could see it just tweaking the front feeble on the edge of the square bar just makes it a lot harder to control on the way out. Just flipped on her.
Chloe Covell now has 2 attempts left. Right now, she needs a 7.2 to move into that 1st place spot.
It's hard to bet against Chloe doing a switch flip.
We've seen her do it so many times.
She is so good at that trick, especially under pressure.
Her lowest score was a 6.0, so anything higher than
Do you remember what the nollie flip got?
her score.
Yeah, 7.2 or better, a quarter back up to the top spot.
That would have been
7.5?
Yeah, I think it was the 7.5.
Which switch flip is comparable to the nollie flip, and she cleared over all the bricks.
Could have been a 6.8 too.
Let's see, this is gonna be pretty close.
Looks like Judge is taking their time on this one. It's gonna be
7.3, she does it. Of course she does it. Back in the lead, Chloe Covell. She may have sealed it up right there, but
Coco's bumped down as we move into our last.
pressure now is on the Japanese skaters. And we always talk about it. It's the finals. You're here, you gotta go for the win.
Yeah, the front board, the crook on the out ledge, it's just, it's too hard. They're not high scoring tricks.
So Funa needs an 8.3 to take the lead. A 5.6 or better moves her into third. Going back to the back heel, and it doesn't happen. And that's going to be it for Funa Nakayama. She is going to stay off the podium.
Yeah, Funa skated great. I think if she goes back and looks at how she approached this contest, she'll do it differently the next time
Looks
around.
like our podium is set, Tim, but where they stand.
Yumika Oda in third place.
Yumika could bump up into first place with a 6.9 or better.
Needs a 6.9 to move into the lead. She won Apex in Las Vegas last year. She can do this.
Teasing you.
All right, Cleveland, let's hear it for her.
There we go. Front feeble. Sean, 6.9.
Oh, that's tough. That is, you're definitely leaving it up to chance.
Trying to shake stuff up.
Front feeble, she did it perfect. I don't know. What did the backsmith get? Is the backsmith a 7 or a 6.8? I think the backs.
6.2.
6.2.
20.5.
So,
Place finish.
I mean, it's definitely not that strong of a trick.
So the podium is set. It's just a matter of who's in first and who's in second after these final tries. Coco Yoshizawa in next. Needs a 6.0 to move into the lead. There you have it.
Yeah.
Chloe Covell does it again.
Second place finish here. And what that means,
Made it look
ladies and
easy.
gentlemen, it'll be a victory lap.
Chloe made it look easy, but I will say Coco and Yumika had a chance at the end, and that's all you can ask for going against someone as good as Chloe Covell. Didn't work out for him, and Chloe now has a victory lap yet again.
So Chloe getting her second takeover win. She won Santa Monica, now taking home Cleveland.
Your spot takeover champ. Let's hear it for Chloe Covell.
Let's see what she's got for the crowd. Oh! Good looking heel flip. Women's final is a wrap with Chloe Covell getting her 6th of 12 wins. And so she's a 50% winner. Every time she skates SLS, flip a coin, see if she skates out of there with the victory.
That's got to be one of the highest percentages ever in the league.
I think Haisa might have her beat, but Chloe's right there in the mix, getting it done here again in Cleveland.